Welcome back, Meat Sacks, to the Fallout 3 Mad Scientist playthrough. When we last left Edward, he was helping Moira with her research for the Wasteland Survival Guide, and we promised her we'd check out the old Super Duper Mart to see if there's any food and medicine. So I guess we'll go do that. Also, I got the Blood Ties quest from Lucy West off-screen. It wasn't anything that interesting or worth showing. She just wants us to deliver a message to her family in the town of Arafu.
Oh, thank God. Someone new. I need water, please. Water.
I don't think I have any water. And even if I did, I wouldn't give it to you, you bum.
Oh. I guess that's understandable. Gotta watch out for numero uno and all. Just leave me.
Well, you're definitely not getting any water with that passive-aggressive attitude, mister. Whoa, I hear gunshots. What's going on over there? Okay, giant ants is apparently what's going on. And a giant scorpion. Fantastic. At least it took out that raider for me. Bye, thanks. Well, we made it to the mart. Is this? Can it be? A laser weapon? Ah, yes, come to Papa. It's not in great condition, but still, finally, a laser gun. Ah, taste my laser raider scum. Gotta say, though, I love what they've done with the place. Just like dear old Dad, you've devoted your time to intellectual pursuits. Well, different sorts of intellectual pursuits, perhaps. Ooh, hacking time! Nailed it! Sweet, a mini nuke. Frag grenades, there's that medicine we were looking for. More hacking! First try! At last! The first member of the robot army! Welcome aboard, RO4V9! Yes, yes! Go, my mechanized minion! Annihilate them in the name of science! Time to report back to Moira.
So, how's the scavving been? Got the food and medicine from that super duper mart?
It wasn't easy, but I got the food and medicine.
Really? You did? You did! Well, all right! Tell me all about it.
The raiders were using the pharmacy as a place to store their best gear.
So you're saying that they acquired a well-protected stash? I wonder how many other places are hiding treasures behind monsters. Well, keep what you got. Just traded for a big food shipment myself. Here, take a bit, my treat. Tastes kinda great after a while. Oh, and take this. It's an old food sanitizer. Just carry it with you, and it should automatically make most food and drink more, better.
Let's finish up the chapter with that landmine research.
Landmines are one of the few dangers out there that you can profit from. Disarm one before it blows, and you can sell it for plenty of caps. I've heard stories about a ghost town that's just full of mines. Traders just call the place Minefield. Sounds like the place for some field work. Get in there, get back, and tell me all about it. And could you bring back a mine for my studies?
I'll head into Minefield. Wish me luck.
Oh, don't worry. No one ever goes there because they say it's a ghost town. And since ghosts don't exist, you can just focus on the landmines. I hear there's a playground in the middle of town. Reach that point and come back, and I'm sure you'll have some stories to tell.
Gonna stock up on some more energy cells. Alright, so before we actually go to Minefield, I'm going to initiate what I call Contingency Plan 9 from outer space. Basically, it involves getting Dogmeat and then using him to get a super powerful weapon of alien origin. Unfortunately, its use is going to be kind of limited for a while, but it's still going to be really helpful. And it's all on the way to Minefield anyway. Alright, here's the scrapyard, now we just gotta find Dogmeat. You know, I think you're the first dog I've met who didn't try to eat me. Good teeth, strong claws. You're a fighting dog, aren't you? Come with me, dog. It'll be good to have some company out here. Now we just need to follow the alien radio signal. Oh no, that's a deathclaw. Let's just back away. Slowly. Actually, not slowly, more like as fast as possible. Whoa, what? What the heck was that? It's like something fell out of the sky and crashed and oh my gosh, if this is what I think it is. Yes, it is! Oh my gosh, I've never gotten the fire lance before. This is the first time it's ever dropped for me. Oh, I can't believe it. Even though the weapon we're about to get is actually better. But whatever, who cares? I got the fire lance, which is stupid rare, so I'm happy. Damn it, my laser broke. There it is, the crashed UFO. So if we get too close to the UFO, we'll get abducted and start the Mothership Zeta quest line, which I don't want to do yet. Luckily, Dogmeat can go to it for us and bring us back the Alien Blaster! And he can get us some ammo for it, too. Alright, so now we have about 115 shots on the Alien Blaster. That's not much, so we'll have to use it sparingly since we can't easily get more. But with that done, let's head to Minefield. I love making heads explode. Ah, crap. Damn it! Where are you, you filthy sniper? Oh, you're up there, Mr. Arkansas. Allow me to introduce you to my shotgun. If only I had gotten one of these for my 10th birthday. Back to Moira.
How are those hot little potatoes? Or whatever. You know what I mean.
I got through Minefield alive, and I even brought you a present.
My very own landmine. Oh, just what I've always wanted. Well, always since I sent you out on this anyway. Now, tell me all about it. What was it like going through there? What's it like disarming a landmine?
Watch the details and look for broken patterns. That's where the traps are.
That's so true. For all of life, really. But especially the parts involving landmines. I know you may not want to see any more explosives for a while, but obviously, you know your way around them. Have a couple rainy day toys of mine. And looking at this landmine, it gives me an idea. It's a terrible device that does terrible things.
My favorite kind!
But it's easy to make your own, too.
So that completes the first chapter, right?
Correct. And it's looking very smart. Very smart indeed. They'll be dazzled by our intelligence. Here, for your services, I've saved up quite a few stim packs. Of course you may need them. We've still got 2 more chapters to go.
Let's start researching the next chapter.
The second chapter is going to be a bit trickier, I think. It'll cover how to handle creatures out there, for better or worse. For example, repelling mole rats, learning about mirelurks, and when all else fails, how to handle being injured. So let's buckle down and get to work on this chapter. What's first?
The injury one is easiest, so we'll do that first. I'm going to hate myself for this, but what do you mean about handling injury?
Well, I never get to study anyone who's severely injured. Not without them crying to be fixed right away or trying to bleed out and all that. But obviously, you can handle a lot of abuse. So if I'm ever going to find a good example of human anatomy and injury resistance, it'd be you. Next time you get badly injured, return here so I can examine you before I heal you up. I mean, you're going to get yourself hurt anyway, right?
I guess I'll get hurt eventually. Might as well come here when I do.
Wow, what a great research assistant you are. I mean, really, that's dedication. Demonstrating how to withstand pain by getting injured? Wow. When you're ready, come back here with some serious injuries. Maybe a crippled limb or 2, and I'll take notes and fix you up. I'll be waiting here with plenty of bandages for you. So don't worry. Just go get horribly injured. Oh, and be careful.
I've been thinking about this guide. Can I ask you something?
Absolutely. I'll bet you haven't been thinking about the guide as much as I have.
Why do you really want to write this guide?
Well, it'll help humanity rebuild, right? I mean, who doesn't want to help humanity? Besides, it's bound to work out better than some of my other projects. I mean, with you helping and all, how could it go wrong?
What do you mean about your other projects? Have there been problems?
Well, a little before you first arrived, one of my experiments had a little accident. I mean, how could I have predicted the centaur would think my assistant smelled tasty? But nothing bad like that could happen with this book. It's a great plan, and it'll make up for everything else.
I think you're right. Now let's get back to work on this book.
You got it, super research assistant. Hey, I should get you a costume or something.
Moira really is a great mad science mentor. Gotta get this perk right now. It's very important. Always get it as soon as possible. Before we actually do the mole rat thing, though, let's get that info about Dad from Moriarty by dealing with that silver lady. I've never actually done this before either. I always paid him, but this time I want to save my money.
Who the hell are you? Where'd you come from? Did Moriarty send you?
I don't deal with junkies. Hand over all your caps, now!
You're not getting a damn thing from me. You hear me? Not a damn thing! Hey!
Only together can we hope to reach our full potential.
Aw, shit, 400 caps? Nice!
What's it to be? A few caps to find out where your father went? Or are you going to have a go of it on your own? Well, the wasteland can be such an unforgiving place.
I did your stupid favor. Now can you tell me where my father is?
You took care of our little lost lamb, eh? I knew I could count on you. How about you just hand over 100 caps and we'll call it even?
Yeah, here, take your 100 caps. I hope you choke on them.
How can you be so rude when I'm going to provide you such a useful public service? Your dad came through here all right. Didn't stay long. Said he had some important business to attend to and headed off to the city. Something to do with Galaxy News Radio. Guess that'd be the place for you to start. Good hunting, and thanks for the caps.
Oh, hey! Kinda busy here, but I guess I can talk for a bit. What's up? Well, how do you feel?
You'd better be a good doctor.
Well, lucky for you that I am. At least, pretty good. Good enough to fix this up, at least. You wouldn't happen to have a broken limb, would you? No? Well, never mind. Now, can you describe how you feel?
Acute physical trauma and severe lacerations. It's hardly pleasant.
Sounds like you know your way around a med kit. You could probably take care of yourself if I wasn't already here. Of course, since I am here, I might as well take care of you now. It's the least I could do. Ugh. How can you be walking around like this? No mess, no problem. Well, a bit of a mess, but no problem regardless. Here, you know, for the next time you get hurt and I'm not around.
I'm ready for more research on the second chapter.
There's a sort of mole rat repellent I've developed. I need it to be tested on a few mole rats before I can say it's a success. There's a lot we don't know about mirelurks and how intelligent and dangerous they are. That definitely deserves research. And that should be it for the second chapter. Which do you want to check out?
Tell me more about repelling mole rats.
Mole rats can burrow into almost anything and cause a lot of trouble. So I figured I'd make a chemical repellent stick for people to shoo them off. But I need it to be tested before I put the recipe to paper in the guide. So I need you to find some mole rats and test it out a bit.
I'll test out the repellent for you.
It'll be easy. One tap with the applicator and it overwhelms their senses with a sort of feel-bad sensation. Then they're gone before you know it. You could test it out on just a few mole ratties, but for real testing, try it on 10 or more. There should be plenty in the tepid sewers downtown. Try not to die.
Don't worry, I always do. Taste the power of science! It tastes like you being disintegrated. In other words, delicious. That's 2 mole rats. And 3. That's all we need. I'm not going to do anymore. So we'll go back to Moira and continue our research next time on the Fall 3 Mad Scientist playthrough. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. See you soon.